comes from Technique, a brand that you can only find here on QVC. This is hard-anodized ceramic non-stick. In a two-piece fry pan set, you get a 9.5-inch and 11-inch open fry pan. Yes?
Look at that. Yes, in fact, ceramic non-stick, which is one of the most amazing ceramics I've ever worked with, and it's Technique. We spent 20-plus years of experience with chefs like myself, combining the most premium quality materials for you at the home chef. And this is hard anodized.
And these are all open fry pans, yes?
Correct, open fry pans. So you get the 11-inch and the 9.5-inch. Whoops, sorry about that. Thank you. Thanks. Us chefs, we're making a mess over here.
All right, now it's important to know that these are oven safe to 500 degrees.
Oven safe to 500 degrees.
Oh my.
Hard anodized, super thick gauge, but not overly weighted, and then an extra long handle, about an inch longer than your typical handle, to keep your hand away from the heat. And induction compatible, so we put an induction plate on the bottom.
We put an induction plate on the bottom, and while you can cook these or clean these in the dishwasher, we recommend hand washing because the non-stick is so superior.
That's right.
It's so easy to be able to take advantage of that. Now we're going to just melt some Parmesan cheese and show you how easily that comes out of there. But it also is important to point out that ceramic will give you a great sear, yes?
Yeah, you know, for me, when we decided to create these fry pans, I said, first of all, hard anodized. Why is hard anodized? Aluminum, right? Aluminum is an exceptional conductor of heat. But when you hard anodize it, you make it twice as durable as steel, right? But then we put the most premium, up-to-date ceramic non-stick coating. So food is not going to stick. And then when it's time, maybe you want to add a little shallots. You can do everything from high heat searing.
Oh, here's some butter.
To the, some butter. And then how about a little white wine? Now I want you to see, or red wine, excuse me. When I put this red wine in here, notice how the entire pan from edge to edge is simmering. It's not one side of that pan, it's the entire pan. So that gives that even heating we talked about, but it also, that non-stick allows things to move around. But you can do your whole meal right in the pan. And then
maybe we'll do a second knob of butter.
Oh, okay. How about a little butter with my salmon? What do you think of that?
Okay, sure.
Okay, so here we're doing...
I'm very generous with the butter.
Here we're doing salmon. Now, you get the two size pans. To me, these are your workhorse pans in the kitchen, right? Your 11 inch is a little larger, so it's going to give you a little bit more capacity. Your 9.5 inch is going to be either your egg pan, or maybe you're just cooking for two, like I'm doing here with my salmon. But watch this. We made the salmon and the sauce all in the pan. We're going to put our salmon over here. And I want you to see the clean out on this, all right? So here I've got my butter, my wine, my lemon, all right? We'll let that melt down.
Ooh,
we're going to pour that over our salmon over here.
Yes, please.
Okay. But then when it's time to clean up, watch this, David. We're talking, it is like I never even used this pan.
All right, I'm going to talk about colors, and then I'm going to hit you with an instant trivia question in honor of our instant sealer.
I like that.
You will have to give us an instant answer.
Instant.
Right or wrong.
Okay.
And I will give you the correct answer.
All right.
If you don't guess it. All right, now we have this in black. We have both pans. Now, the interior is a medium gray color.
Correct.
That's the ceramic. But the color is around the outside. This is the black. This one is that's called jet black. This one is called crimson red. And then finally we have it in midnight blue. Here's your instant trivia question. Which fruit is known to float on water due to its air pockets?
Oh my goodness, which fruit?
It's probably something you eat every day or every week.
Grapes? I don't know. I don't think. No,
the answer is apple.
Apples.
Apple.
Oh, that's right. The seeds have the... I was like trying to think of that.
All right, now you're making a cheese twill, yes?
Yeah, so here, like I showed you before, all I did was put cheese right in the pan. Look at this cheese. This is melted. Now I want you to see something. We're going to give our eggs what we call a cheese blanket, but watch how this literally just slides out. And look at the cheese, but then look at the pan. The pan, that's ceramic non-stick. I got to tell you, Dave, I've worked with a lot of non-stick. This ceramic non-stick is one of the best I've ever seen. Not only does it give you the great searing and heating that I just showed you, but it also cleans up like an absolute dream. And you know what? For me, if you're going to have fry pans in your arsenal, I want you to have the pans that really can do the job and also are going to last a long time.
Probably the most used vessel in your kitchen is a skillet, because at breakfast time you're making scrambled eggs, at lunch you're making a grilled cheese, and at dinner you're making steaks, you're making pork chops, you're doing something, maybe you're topping it, starting it on the stove, but finishing it in the oven. This is oven safe to 500 degrees.
Oven safe to 500 degrees. I can't emphasize enough how quality of cooking you get, but the way this cleans up. It's something I haven't seen. And when I have my restaurant, we wanted high quality, durable. Look at this. baking it. You can bake in this.
Look at this focaccia bread.
Yeah.
Now,
That's even heating.
that's even heating because it's brown stem to stern, edge to edge, and nothing is sticking. If I need to wipe that out, I can wipe it out. Now, the only thing that is dripping is what's on top of the focaccia bread. That would be the cherry tomatoes and the onions. All right.
Now, the thing I love about this too, is once again, I said before,
sir.
you know, I've worked with a lot of cookware over the years, and when we sat with the team, we said we want to give you features that are a little different. This handle is actually an extra inch long. So most of the cookware, you know, when you're working on the stove, your hands get near the heat.
Yeah.
And this gives you that little bit of clearance from the stove. It also makes it a little easier to retrieve it out of the oven. These are oven safe to 500. This is for you, Dave. This
What'd you
is
make?
cauliflower mac and cheese.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Now let's talk about non-stick and releasability. This is cheese. This has been in the oven for about 30 minutes. Look.
And I'd love to taste it, but it's like lava
that
right
release. Look at that. And then cleanup. I mean, can you believe how I can literally wipe that out? And I like what you said about the color. Look at the color here. Now this is the black. It's literally baked in. So there's a 4-stage process where you have the core of aluminum, then you have the non-stick, you have the protective color coating. So it's not like just some painted on. It's this beautiful color. It's
Beautiful.
almost like a matte finish, so it's got that nice rich look to it.
I love those sausages that we had on earlier, and with some peppers and onions, this makes a beautiful interior for a sandwich, or for my liking, just right out of the pot. I would just serve that on a plate and then start to eat it. This is lovely. Don't miss out on this cookware, and if your skillets look like you tied a rope to them and dragged them around the block behind your car, it may be time for new ones. If you don't remember who was in the White House the last time you bought skillets, or maybe you got them for your wedding 20, 30 years ago, it's time for new ones. These are remarkable, and they're heavy duty.
Heavy duty, but easy to manage, and incredible non-stick.
And Chef Rick Roman is here with us. Always good to have you back,
Good to
sir.
see
You're
you,
coming
David.
back with a great way to cook pasta in the microwave.
In the microwave. You won't believe it how
All
easy.
right. Coming up in 15 minutes.